Mic check, mic check. Checking mic check 1 2. No, I'm just kidding. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are doing all right. Um, so it's JD checking in. I'm feeling a little bit better today. As you guys can tell, my spirits are a little lifted compared to how I have been for the last little bit. Sadly, I did have a funeral I had to go to today. A good friend of mine passed away. He's the record driver for, one of the record services we used to use over my folks' shop when I used to work out there. Anyways, they found him on his toilet the other day. It's real sad. He was real close to everybody in our family. Real good guy. Uh, it's funny though, because that guy was always like, when I was going through my divorce, he's a good friend of mine. He was always, he'd come walking in the shop. He goes, Waffle House, like that, and he was always trying to get me to go to the Waffle House. He said he was going to try and give me a big old 400-pound black woman, and she's going to call me Chicken Wing. I just thought that was kind of funny. But anyways, yeah. So I mean, he's just a really good guy. I mean, he lost his wife just a couple years ago, and so finally, I guess they're reunited. So that's happy. I'm happy to hear that. So that's the bright side of it all, anyways. Um, anyways, I'm still trying to figure out what kind of content I'm going to be doing. I am getting ready to open up a couple of stores online, so I'll keep you guys posted on that. I'm opening up like a craft store on Amazon, and then I'm also opening up my own casino. So I'll keep you guys posted on that, how that's going. Online casino. So that's all in the works right now. I already got the URL and everything. So that's good. Yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm thinking about probably doing this new show series that I was wanting to do, called $1 in a Dream, or like a free entry in a dream. Um, I'm pretty good at gambling. My biggest problem is I just don't know when to cash out. That's my biggest problem. I think that's probably like every gambler's problem. But I win a lot off of free dollars, and so I was thinking about either setting up like a video series of that, of me, like, showing you guys my strategies of what I do, like when I play sweepstakes casinos and stuff like that. And then also I was considering, like actually, streaming some live gambling, on you know on YouTube. I don't know if I can do it on YouTube, but I'm probably gonna be doing it on Kick, and then I'll focus more on putting videos on YouTube. Um, Probably go that route. So I'm just kind of thinking out loud, kind of letting you guys know what I'm getting ready to do. Um, Also, I mean, maybe we might bring back the build videos too. I know that I've had a lot of requests for that, so I might take some time to go, take a look at ESO and see what sets come out and all that, and see what kind of builds we can get going. So because I know you guys do like that content, and I do like to keep my channel very kind of open format. I don't really like to keep it as one thing. You guys know that. It just so happened I used to stream a lot, but I've always done like different content here and there, different games, things like that. Um, so also I'm gonna be doing some political stuff too. So you'll have some political videos coming as well. Um, that's just something that I like to do, and I think I'm gonna just like make it like a regular thing where I'm gonna get on the mic, and I'm probably just gonna like talk every day and just say what's up and see how everybody's doing. Kind of let everybody know what's going on with me. What I'm thinking, what's in my head. Um, we can reminisce on how shitty the world is, how bad humanity's gotten, how everybody's a cyborg, all that kind of stuff. Because I think everybody is a cyborg, and I think they're all, the vast majority of people are just fucked up, man. This world's just fucked up. It is. It's just fucked up. You know. I don't know, man. I found myself outside the funeral home today, and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, why, like, Like, why do we have to die? You know, like what's the what's the point of impermanence? I've often wondered that. I guess maybe it's to keep us from going insane. I mean, if you really think about it, if we lived like vampires, I think we'd probably go insane. I mean, could you imagine like the level of boredom that you would get if you were alive for 1,000 years? But then again, I don't know, man, because I feel like you know, especially now with technology, like everything is forever changing, and so like there's always something new. So I just don't know if I can get privy to the idea that you're just gonna go insane. I think you would if you were a vampire and you had to like watch, you know, a lot of people that you love and cherish. Maybe if vampires can love, anyways. But assuming they can, you know, like having to watch them die and stuff. I think that yeah, that would probably make you go mad. Like that level of loss over like thousands of years would probably it'd be a lot, man. I mean, I just know how I feel just over the short 35 years I've been alive, and I mean, hell, man, I mean, getting taken advantage of by a girlfriend fucks me up. You know what I mean? I can only imagine. Like what kind of crazy, insane things vampires would do to each other. I mean, like you got to get real creative if you can't die. You know what I mean? Like it's like real creative. you know. Um. Anyways, so that's where my head's at right now. But I'm feeling a lot better. I'm definitely not out of the depression woods yet, but I'm on the way out. Um, I'm just coming to terms with everything that's happened with the girlfriend. I mean that just really fucked me up, man. Because I mean I like, dude, I sold like a bunch of assets and stuff that I had, man. And I've made a pretty substantial net worth for myself um, before I met Amanda, my ex, and I mean, I sold pretty much all of it trying to support her and make her happy, and then support my grandmother too. I mean, it was just a nightmare, and I've got nothing to show for it, man. It's really difficult for me to believe that it's not like that I wasn't used. You know what I mean? I just don't see. If you love somebody, I just don't see you abandoning them or trying to hurt them, trying to teach them a lesson. I mean, why can't we just have a discussion? I just, I think at the point that I'm at right now, I just don't, I can't justify any of the actions. You know, um, I think I was in denial for a while. I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to believe that she was using me. And so I just kind of, I guess, ignored it. So any of you guys out there who do that, if you're not being treated good in a relationship, just get out. You know, I put my boundaries. I moved my boundaries back and back, and I pushed my wants and my desires out and out, and I sacrificed my needs, my wants, my assets, my all, my stuff, and that wasn't reciprocated back to me, um, and I just don't want to ever see anybody go through that, and so if there's anybody out there who is going through a relationship like that, if you have just an inkling that you might be seeing a narcissistic person, or somebody with really heavy narcissistic tendencies, I'm just going to tell you right now, dude, just save yourself a trauma bond in a world of hurt and get out now. Get out now. um, Especially if you're in the love bomb stage, and you can get out of there before that person tricks you. Do it. And just be mindful of love bombing. I will never move as fast as I did this last time ever again. I won't do it again. Um, because it's like the red flags. It's like I just didn't even see them because of how fast we moved. You know, we just like, it was COVID given, you know, but we just got together and just like moved in together, you know, and I won't ever do that again. You know, I learned a very valuable lesson there. Um, you know, and so anyways, you know, I want to release a lot of videos, kind of, you know, helping people understand, you know, what that narcissistic abuse looks like, what it feels like, because mine was a covert narcissist, and that's that they're you know, exceptionally fucking heinous. You know what I mean? I mean, they're just they're like, at least like a narcissist. They're you know, they're just out in the open, blatantly don't care about anybody, you know, but themselves. And they just like to look good in front of everybody, you know. But then like this, the covert narcissistic type, I mean, they're maniacal, man. You know, they fucking manipulate, they gaslight. You know what I mean? They emotionally and mentally, you know, abuse you, but it's in this manipulative way that it's just, it's very easy to overlook and give it, like, if you look at it in isolated incidences, like most people would just kind of be like, oh man, they just sound like they're in a bad day or whatever. But it's not just a bad day. I mean, this is an ongoing occurrence. And then when they get mad, they blow up. I mean, they blow up beyond belief. You know, I mean, call you all kinds of names, dude. Say, I mean, say the most heinous, just mean shit. And I think what really confused me was like my ex would apologize to me whenever she'd, you know, fly off the rails like that. And so just it's very it's always been very confusing for me. Um, you know, she told me she had BPD, but I mean I mean like, I got discarded. Okay, is what it feels like. And in a discard, I mean that's pretty conducive with what narcissists do. You know, I don't really know BPD to do that. I mean, I know BPD is like, they're exceptionally emotional, um, and very self-absorbed for sure. Um, but I mean, they self-loathe, and they really hate themselves. You know, well, I guess honestly, I mean, she used to do that all the time. But they also have like narcissistic tendencies. I mean, it's just so difficult, you know, to really pinpoint the difference between narcissism and BPD. Um, I will say that the BPD person, they seem to be a little bit more caring, um, and generous than the narcissist. The narcissist is just all about them always. Um, at least with BPD, they're, you know, they're a little bit different, but they're also very codependent for sure. My ex was very very codependent. But anyways, so yeah, that's where I'm at. You know, I'll make some more videos about it, so that way I can kind of, you know, kind of just tell you guys from the you know, the horse's mouth what it's like to experience a relationship with somebody who has one of these cluster B disorders. You know, and I've got bipolar, and so that, you know, I mean, she'd set me off a couple of times. Like one time she sent me. I didn't really. I think you guys might have seen me get on camera a couple of times, but I went into a psychosis back in 2022, and it lasted for 6 months. It was a 6 month psychosis. It was very bad. It was really really bad. Maybe one of these days I'll you know, I'll tell you guys my experience with that. But anyway, so yeah, that's where I'm at today. Hope you guys are doing well. Oh, by the way, I did go to the doctor, and they're not worried about it. I'm gonna go get it ultrasounded. We're just gonna, you know, make sure it's nothing. But so the doctor said he thinks it's all right. So I just wanted to give you guys that heads up, that good news. Anyways, yeah, if you like the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks again for watching. I will see you guys on the next video, and we'll have some new content coming out soon. So I'm gonna be really trying to hit these, you know, doing a video every day of just kind of just saying what's up. So anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye.